Hi, it's Craig from Picks and Parlays, back with a NFL 2020 look ahead. Of course, we're post NFL draft now here, the Monday following the draft, and we're going to start looking at each day. We'll look at a different NFL team and their win total, and if we like the over/under on that win total and kind of how their draft. Today we're going to go in the reverse order, or in the order of the draft. So today we're going to start with my Cincinnati Bengals. So finally, some good things happening here in Cincinnati. Of course, the Andy Dalton era is over. Joe Burrow takes his Heisman Trophy and national championship from LSU and now brings it, from South. He's from Southeast Ohio. Now he's going to take it to Southwest Ohio here in Cincinnati. I love the Joe Burrow pick. I love also the T. Higgins pick in the second round, wide receiver. And then I think that the steal of the draft for the Bengals was they needed to get a proven linebacker, a proven leader on that defense, and Logan Wilson is that. And I think they're going to be much, much better on defense this year. They took 3 linebackers in the draft, much needed, and of course, Khalid Kareem, defensive end. So I like what Cincinnati did in the draft. Don't forget, of course, last year's offensive tackle from Alabama will be back this year, missing the whole year last year with that shoulder surgery and injury. I think the Bengals this year, the win total set at 5.5, and I kind of like the over here. I guess I'm optimistic being a Cincinnati Bengals fan, but a little more than that. As a handicapper, I pride myself in to be able to look at my team and really evaluate them and take that prejudice out of it. It's minus 120, so it's even money. It's minus 120 either way if you like the over or the under. Let's remember last year, Arizona Cardinals, Murray, they won 5 games. 2 years ago, the Cleveland Browns got 7 wins with the number 1 pick and, of course, Heisman Trophy winner. Also from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield, of course, 7 wins again last year for those Browns. But I think this is a tough division. That's the one bad thing for the Bengals. But I do think the Bengals get to that 6 or 7 wins. I just think you're going to clearly see a move here on offense where they're going to really pass the ball a lot. Joe Burrow is going to be given a lot what he had at LSU. I like the over here. I think you add in maybe the best running back in the league that nobody talks about, and Joe Mixon. I think the Cincinnati offense is going to be loaded, and I think the defense will get a lot younger this year with all those linebackers from this draft. And I like the Bengals to go over 5.5 wins for 2020/2021. And let's just cross our fingers that the COVID-19 and all that doesn't push back the NFL season, or if it does, doesn't do much to it. So take the over 5.5 with the Cincinnati Bengals for 2020/2021.